even that myth at first, when I think at first glance, one would say, if you have just think about this. If you have an addiction, you are self-destructive. I think that's a lot of people believe that. A lot of people believe that. And I can see why, because it does lead to destruction, and sure, that can be yourself in the end and even many others that get in your way. But the reality is the reason you do these things, the reason you're chasing after these, whatever addiction, whatever it may be, whether it's drugs, alcohol, sexual sin, whatever it is, you're doing it because you love it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want you to chime in here because I have lots of other stuff to say, but
you're a preacher.
Chime right in.
You're doing well. It's good. Well, I think people might hear this myth, and that is, if you have an addiction, you are destructive. Well, they would say, well, that's true. That's got to be true. And what we're saying is really everybody in some sense is destructive, because we all have this sin nature. We're all prone to idolatry. But even that idea of, if you have an addiction, it's almost like I have this medical disease, this problem. The problem's my heart. You're hitting on that. It's idolatry, and it's these desires in me. And what I think this myth is hitting on is really people are in their addiction because they think it's benefiting them. They think it's helping them.
Right.
They're deceived. It's not. And everybody looking at their life would say, man, that's not helping you at all. But they think it's helping them. So they don't see themselves as self-destructive. They see themselves as, man, meth makes me the person I want to be, or marijuana chills me out at night and helps me to relax and enjoy my night and sleep. And alcohol helps me to be more socially fun and, all that. And so they're not seeing it as I'm self-destructive. They don't believe that. They think that the drug is helping them to live life more fully.
Right. It's that follow your heart. And, this is going to give me what I desire. And again, we know that in the end, it leads to death. But I remember when I was living in that, I remember thinking that it did make me a cut above the rest. I mean, I think of my addiction struggles, whether it be meth or alcohol or whatever. And you touched on some of that. Even alcohol, it would cause me to, I wasn't shy. I would say things, I was courageous. I thought really I was an idiot, but I would say things that I wouldn't normally say. And I just had a little bit of a confidence, you would say, and a false confidence. But, and then with the meth, it's just like I could stay up, I could function. I felt like I could accomplish more. Although, in the end, it like you said, it's very deceptive, and it doesn't, really lead to, it's a broken cistern. It doesn't really hold water in the end, but you don't know that. And you really are seeking, you're getting, our pastor has this, thing that he says, and it's an old saying where it's, what is it? Can all you get all you can and set on the can. Have you ever heard that?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that?
Unfortunately, I have. Yeah.
Unfortunately. But it is this sort of mentality of like, I'm going to go after whatever it is that's going to bring me pleasure. That's what I'm going to go after.
Yeah.
I'm going to seek after that. And so again, because I'm selfish. That's the real issue. Because I'm selfish and I think this is going to benefit me. So I'm going to do it at all costs, no matter who it's going to hurt, no matter who gets in the way. So, and I love that, even that passage in 2 Timothy 3:2, it's just like we are lovers of self. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.